Hi, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga, and this is about a 50-minute Vinyasa practice to help you get tight abs and a toned butt. But we're also going to go on a journey of deep inquiry so that you can find out what's going on inside and increase your capacity for more. If that sounds great, join me, unroll your mat, and I will see you there in just a few seconds. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for today's class. Please take a comfortable seat on your mat and sit up tall. Close your eyes and welcome yourself to your practice. Today's practice is an invitation to go deeper inside, to help you increase your capacity for your Vinyasa practice, your capacity for living. And yes, we'll work on helping you find tighter abs and toning your butt. Don't worry. But that's all part of the opportunity to increase your experience. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Stretch up through your spine. And please join me to sing one Om. Exhale. Inhale. Bow your chin. Lower your hands. Lift your chin. Open your eyes. And please come into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then walk the dog. So bend one knee, straighten the other leg. And once you've stretched your calf on your straight leg a little bit, change sides. Straighten one leg, bend the other knee. Stretch back and down through the heel of your straight leg. And then change sides. Pause. Change sides. Pause. We'll do this once more on each side. Change sides. Pause. On the straight leg, engage your knee. Stretch back and down through your heel. And change sides. And then bend both knees. Look forward and walk forward. Come to Uttanasana at the top of your mat. Touch the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to touch the ground. You might not need to bend your knees at all. But touching the ground is important here to help you find a little more opening in the backs of your legs. Come up onto your fingertips, everyone. Straighten your arms. Lift your chest. Ardha Uttanasana, or half forward fold. Pull back a little with your fingertips, lengthen through your spine, and then fold forward. Push forward with your fingertips to help you fold over your legs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Then we'll do that twice more. Ardha Uttanasana, straighten your arms, pull back a little to lengthen your spine, and then fold forward. Push forward with your fingertips a little to fold over your legs. Pull back with your fingertips, straighten your arms, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Place your hands on your hips and stand up. Tadasana. We're going to do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A, but I'm going to add a little bit of extra bits to it, so stay with me. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Have your hands shoulder distance apart, Urdhva Hastasana. Stretch up through your fingers, push down through your feet. Tighten up your butt. Tone your belly. So draw your belly back towards your spine, and then stretch a little bit longer. And fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Straighten your arms to lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana, and step it back to plank pose, Palakasana. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, heels over your toes. and push through your hands so that you can move your belly away from the ground, even move your breastbone up towards your shoulder blades. And then lift your chin out of your chest slightly, bend your elbows a little, and pause. Bend your elbows a little more, and pause. Push through your hands, tone your belly, tighten up your butt, and bend your elbows a little more, maybe right into Chaturanga Tadasana here. And then bring your hips down, untuck your toes, look forward, cobra. Pull back with your hands, lift your cobra a little more. Point your elbows back, push your hips down, and lift through your back, slightly deeper cobra. Tuck your toes under, and push it up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Push your hands down and forward. Inhale. Lift your hips up and back. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk forward or jump forward if you're ready. Ardha Uttanasana, come to your fingertips, lift your chest, pull back with your fingers. Uttanasana, fold forward, push forward with your fingers. Push through your feet, stand up and reach up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands shoulder distance apart. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Surya Namaskara again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Come to your fingertips, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Place your hands flat and step it back to Palakasana, plank pose. Inhale here. Push through your hands, move your sternum, your breastbone, up towards your shoulder blades. Move your belly towards your spine, and then lift your chin out of your chest a little. Inhale here. Bend your elbows a little. Exhale. Point your elbows back. Inhale, bend your elbows a little more. And exhale, Chaturanga Tadasana. Bring your hips down. Place your feet flat. Inhale into step one of Cobra. And then exhale, move your shoulders back. Lift your chest a little bit higher. Stretch your elbows back. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. And tuck your toes. Push it up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. It's just an invitation to go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. It's easy in Vinyasa to do what we always do. Last breath here. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Look forward and float or walk to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. But why do what's easy? Exhale. That's not where we grow our capacity. Inhale, stand up, reach up. And Tadasana. I want life to be an adventure. One more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. I want your life to be an adventure. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Step it back to plank pose. Exhale. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Push through your hands. Inhale, tone your belly. And exhale, bend your elbows a little. Inhale, bend your elbows a little more. And exhale, Chaturanga Tadasana. Hips down. Inhale, Cobra. And then move your shoulders back. Open your chest a little more. Exhale. Pull your elbows back. Lift up even more. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. To make your life an adventure, I'm going to help by making your yoga practice a bit of an adventure. Steady your breath. Last breath here. Inhale. Bend your knees, lift your heels. Exhale, look forward, and float or walk to the top of your mat. Come to your fingertips, Ardha Uttanasana, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. And bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. If you are practicing with your feet together, separate your feet now. We're going to do Surya Namaskar B, but we're going to do it with feet hip distance apart. So bring your feet hip distance apart. Stretch your arms down at your sides and look forward. Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Stretch your arms up. Before we do Surya Namaskar B, oh, hi, cat. Step your right leg back to Crescent Lunge. Step your right leg back, stretch up.
Get all kinds of wildlife here. If you didn't see that, rewind. Cat comes running by. So cute. The cat's around all the time, but not often in class. Step your right leg forward. Sit deeply like Utkatasana. And step your left leg back. Crescent Lunge. So we're going to do Crescent Lunge in our Surya Namaskar B today. That's why we're doing it here, just to get it set up. Step your left leg forward. Utkatasana. And stand up. Tadasana. All right, ready? Here we go. Bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. And make your way to Chaturanga Dandasana. You can place your hands and float back or step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. Inhale, place your feet flat, lift your chest up. And stay here, just like we did in Cobra in Surya A. Move your hips like you're pulling them forward. So pull back with your hands to pull your hips forward and lift through your chest. Move your shoulders back and expand your chest. And then lengthen out of your shoulders. So lift with your head and curl it back. Upward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, push it up and back. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward for Crescent Lunge, not Warrior One. So keep your right heel lifted, lift your torso, and stretch your arms up. Stretch your right knee over your ankle, and stretch your left knee over your ankle. Bend your right knee a little. Bend your right knee a little more. Square your hips. Don't bring your right knee to the ground unless you have to, but bend it a little more. Then straighten your right leg. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step it back to plank pose and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. And then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. And then pull back with your hands and exhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana a little bit deeper. Move your shoulders back, expand your chest, and lengthen through your neck. Inhale. And then tuck your toes. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Come into Crescent Lunge. Stretch your right knee over your ankle. Stretch your arms up. Bend your left knee a little. Inhale. Bend your left knee a little more. Exhale. Don't bring it to the ground unless you need to. Inhale, bend it a little more though. And exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Exhale, step it back to plank pose and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. Inhale. Pull back with your hands, stretch forward with your hips. Exhale. Move your shoulders back, lengthen through your neck. Inhale and exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale here. Inhale, exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale. Bend your knees, lift your heels, and walk or float to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. And Tadasana. Again, Utkatasana. Inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Make your way to Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, but we're going to stay here. Exhale. Pull back with your hands. Lift forward and up with your hips. And inhale, lengthen through your neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee a little. Inhale, bend your right knee a little more. Exhale, bend your right knee even more. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Hands down. Exhale, step back and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And stay here. Exhale, shoulders back. Pull back with your hands. Inhale, lengthen through your neck, up and back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. And exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten your arm, left leg. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step it back to plank and lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, 3 stages. Exhale, move your shoulders back, pull back with your hands, lift your chest. And inhale, lengthen through your neck, curl it back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths to reset. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeper into your pose, into your body. And exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, and float or walk. Feet hip distance apart, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, fold forward, exhale. Utkatasana, feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees, sit deeply, and exhale, Tadasana. One more Surya Namaskar B with these slight changes. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, make your way to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and stay here. Pull back with your hands, move your shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen through your neck. And exhale, down dog. Left leg forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee a little. Inhale, bend your right knee more. And exhale, bend your right knee more. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And bring your hands down to the ground. Step it back to plank and lower chaturanga. It's a long exhale. Inhale, up dog. And stay here. Shoulders back, chest open. Pull back with your hands. Inhale, lengthen your neck. And exhale, down dog. Right leg forward, crescent warrior. Inhale, bend your left knee, exhale. Bend your left knee a little more, inhale. Bend your left knee a little more, exhale. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Bring your hands down to the ground, and exhale. Step back to plank and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Last 3 stages. Exhale here. Lift your chest, pull back with your hands. Inhale, lengthen your neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees, look forward as you exhale. Look forward and walk or float to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Fold forward, Uttanasana, exhale. Have your feet hip distance apart for your Utkatasana, inhale. And Tadasana, exhale. And nice and shiny, glistening, it's great. Getting the heat building. It's one of the best ways to really get into the body and fire it up and go deeper. I love it. We're going to keep going though. Tadasana, feet hip distance apart. Same feet wide Utkatasana that we did in Surya B. Stretch your arms up, bend your knees, and sit deeply. Tuck your butt underneath you here, just to get a little more toning in your butt. Tighten it up. Use that for stability as you very slowly step your right leg back. Slowly step back. Slowly. Crescent lunge. Downward facing dog. Hands down. Step it back. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right knee outside your left arm. Shift forward like plank. Twist your right knee over to the left. Twist your right knee over to the right. Touch it outside your right arm. Push it up and back. 3-legged dog. Again, shift forward. Knee outside your left arm. Really work to touch your left arm. Increase your capacity here. Bring it outside your right arm. Push it up and back. Again, shift forward. Knee outside your left arm. Knee outside your right arm. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, knee outside your left arm. Inhale, knee outside your right arm.
Exhale, lift it up and back. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, knee outside your left arm. Inhale, knee outside your right arm. And exhale, up and back. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, knee outside your left arm. Knee outside your right arm. And push it up and back. Bend your right knee. Last one of those for now. And lift your right knee up. Lift your right hip up. Bring your right heel towards your butt. Stretch your right knee up more. That's going to help you tighten up your butt. And then slowly move your right knee further. Turn on your left foot. We're going all the way over to Wild Thing. Lift your right arm up. Bend your left knee a little. Bring your right foot to the ground. Lift your hips up and curl it back. Reach with your right arm. Tighten up your butt. Tuck your butt underneath you. Tone your belly. Stretch your belly. And slowly come back to three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up. Shift forward to three-legged plank or one-legged plank. And lower Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk or float to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Have your feet hip distance apart, and inhale Utkatasana. Exhale Tadasana. The feet hip distance apart Utkatasana just gives you a little more access to engaging your butt. That's my experience, at least. So it gives me more access to tightening my butt. I'm not used to tightening your butt. You're probably used to that, though. You chose this class. Utkatasana. Bend your knees, stretch your arms up. Tuck your butt underneath you. You can even reach back and touch it, see if it's working. Work your butt. And then slowly but surely step your left leg back. So keep your butt tight. Slowly step your left leg back. And then bring your toes to the ground. Crescent lunge. Bring your hands to the ground. Step your right leg back. Down dog. And lift your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Shift forward. Bring your left knee outside your right arm. So twist it over to the right. And inhale outside your left arm. Exhale, push it up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, knee outside your right arm. Look forward. Inhale, knee outside your left arm. Shift forward more to get it deeper onto your arm. And exhale, up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale, knee to left arm. Exhale, up and back. Enjoy the sound of the cat. Inhale. Exhale, knee outside your right arm. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, up and back. Inhale. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, up and back. And just one more of these. Inhale, stretch it out. See if you can get it deeper onto your arm. Exhale, bring it up towards your shoulder. Inhale, up towards your left shoulder. And exhale, push it up and back. Bend your left knee. Stretch your left knee up. Open your left hip. Even start to turn to the left a little bit. And then get light on your left hand. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Even place your right foot flat by bending your right knee. And then lift your left arm, flip it up and over for Wild Thing. Tuck your butt underneath you. Really use your butt to get your lift here. Lift you up, up, up to curl it back. Straighten your left arm. And then come back slowly but surely to three-legged dog. Shift it forward into one-legged plank and one-legged chaturanga and two-legged up dog. Then down dog. Inhale, just one breath here. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and make your way forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, have your feet hip distance apart. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt, lift your arms, and stand up. Tadasana. Cool. We're doing that sequence once more here. Utkatasana. Slowly step your right leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to left arm. Inhale, knee to right arm. Exhale, up and back. We're not going to take the extra breath here. We're just going to keep the breath pattern changing. Inhale to left arm. Exhale to right arm. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, up and back. One more. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, right leg up and back. And wild thing, turn onto your left heel. Bend your right knee. Bring your heel towards your butt and lift your right knee up and back. Bring your right hand up and reach it up and over and flip it. Wild thing. Tighten up your butt, tone your belly, and then come back. Three-legged dog, one-legged plank, and one-legged chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk or float. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Bend your knees, stretch up. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt and stand up. Keep your butt tight. Bend your knees. Tuck your butt. Utkatasana. Step your left leg back. Crescent lunge. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step it back, down dog. Lift your left leg up. Inhale. Bring your knee outside your right arm. Exhale. Left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Up and back. And keep going. Inhale. Right arm. Exhale. Left arm. Inhale. Up and back. Exhale. Right arm. Inhale. Left arm. Exhale. Up and back. Tone your belly. Draw it in. Exhale. Right arm. I think that's an exhale. Inhale. Left arm. Push it up and back. Inhale. Right arm. Last one of these. Exhale. Left arm. Inhale. Up and back. And then bend your left knee. Roll onto the edge of your right foot. Lift your left hand. Flip it up and over. Wild thing. Tone your belly. Tuck your butt. And then flip it back. Left leg lifted. Three-leg dog. Shift it forward. One leg plank. One leg chaturanga. And up dog. And down dog. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Look forward and make your way forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt and stand up. Tadasana. Cool. Sit down. Lie down. And give your wrists a little shake. We're going to come back to that Surya Namaskar C one more time. It'll go pretty quick. But before that, we're going to add a little bit of core focus. You're welcome. Once you've got a little bit of mobility back to your wrists, bring your hands to the ground. Squeeze your legs together. Push your shoulders down, push your hands down, even push the back of your head down. Think about your belly and move your belly towards the ground so that your lower back starts to come towards the ground. It doesn't have to be off the ground or on the ground. It's whatever you are capable of here. We're going to increase the capacity by building strength in your abdomen. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Exhale, lift your legs up.
Rather than going to a 90-degree angle in your hips, have your feet a little bit further away from your face. You can always look at the screen to see what I'm talking about. So rather than heels over your hips, have a slight wider angle at your hip. Inhale here. Exhale here. Squeeze your legs together. And inhale, lower your legs so that they hover off the ground. Your belly will want to stick up here, so move your belly down. Exhale, lift your legs back to that slightly wider angle. And inhale, lower to hover. Move your belly down. Exhale, lift your legs. Inhale, lower. They should be shaking here. That's okay. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Think about your belly button and your sternum. Move them towards each other to lift your legs. Exhale. And move them away from each other to lengthen out. Inhale. One more. Exhale, up. Inhale, lengthen and hover. And then exhale, lift them up. Keep them here. Now, arch your lower back. Keep your legs where they are, even if they're shaking. Keep them in that shaking position. That's what mine are doing. They've been working hard today. Round your lower back. Bring your lower back to the ground. Move your belly down a lot. And then arch your lower back. Round your lower back. Think about your lower abdomen. Arch your lower back. Round your lower back. 3 more of these. Arch your lower back. Round your lower back. Move your belly down. Arch your lower back. Round your lower back. 1 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And then bring your feet to the ground. Good times. Lift your head and shoulders. These are oblique side crunches. Do a little side bend to the right. Slide your right hand forward along the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Slide your left hand past your left foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Pull back a little with your feet. Go to the right. And inhale, center. Pull back with your feet. Exhale, left. And come back to center. Work to not move your knees. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 1 more each side. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Bring your head and shoulders to the ground. Walk your feet just a little bit further away from your butt, just a little bit. And then rest your shoulders on the ground, rest your hands on the ground, tuck your butt underneath you so your lower back comes to the ground. And then just a little bit, lift your butt up. So it's not bridge pose. It's just a little bit of a butt lift. Take your fingers and touch your butt. Make sure it's engaging here. So fire up your glutes. To get more of that, tuck your butt more. Squeeze your glutes so they're active. So squeeze them by flexing them, but also touch them to make sure that that's happening. Then bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale. And exhale, bring your butt down. But keep going. Inhale up, just to that position. Tighten up your butt. And exhale down. Work to keep your butt tightening. Lift it and lower it. Lift it and lower it. Keep going. Do these little butt lifts. Don't drop your butt to the ground. Lower it. And as soon as it touches, bring it back up again. And don't bring it up into bridge pose, but bring it up into this lower lift. So we're really targeting what's happening in your glutes. These are glute butt lifts or something. They really work. They help you strengthen your butt, tone your butt. And your glutes are part of the support network for your legs and for your whole torso. So they're really important. Do about 10 more. No, I know, really. You can do more. That's what this class is about. Taking you deeper. increasing your capacity, showing you that you are capable of more. But I'm not counting, so let's do 3 more. And then bring your knees together, keep your butt lifted. Straighten your right leg, and then lift your right leg up. This is going to really fire up the left side. We're going to do 10 butt lifts here. Lower your hips, lift your butt. 2, 3, 4. Work to keep your right leg engaged and keep going. 8, 9, 10. Keep your butt lifted. Bring your knees together again. Bring your right foot to the ground. Straighten your left leg. Then lift your left leg up. Tighten up your butt and drop. And up and drop. And up. Tighten up your butt. That's 3. Make your left leg really straight and strong. Work to keep it in the same place even though it wants to move. 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Bring your knees together. Bring your left foot to the ground. And bring your butt to the ground. Bring your knees into your chest. Get a little rock and roll. And come up to stand. We'll go back to that little sequence before we cool down and take it home. Feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt. Slowly step your right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to left arm. Inhale, knee to right arm. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, knee to left arm. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale, up and back. 1 more each side. Exhale, knee to left arm. Inhale, knee to right arm. And exhale, lift it up and back. Bend your right knee. Lift your knee up. Lift your hip up. Roll onto your left foot. Lift your right arm. Wild thing. Tuck your butt. Tone your belly. Wild thing. Make your heart sing here. And come back to 3-legged dog. 1-legged plank. And 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees. Walk or float. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Tuck your butt. Utkatasana. And exhale, Tadasana. 1 more. Utkatasana. Tuck your butt. And slowly step your left leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Lift your left leg. Inhale. Exhale to your right arm. Inhale to your left arm. Exhale up and back. Inhale to your right arm. Exhale to your left arm. Inhale up and back. Exhale to your right arm. Inhale to your left arm. Exhale up and back. Bend your left knee. Squeeze your heel to your butt. Lift your left knee up. Lift your hip up. Roll to the edge of your right foot. Lift your left hand up. And wild thing it. Tuck your butt. Tone your belly. And make your heart sing. Wild thing. Then come back. 3-legged dog. Shift forward to plank and chaturanga and up dog and child's pose. Had to come at some point. I usually start class with this, but here you get it just before cool down. Settle your mind. Settle your nerves. And start to slow your breath down. The great thing about going deeper like that in your practice is it allows you to go deeper in your Savasana as well. sit up. Move your feet over to the left and your hips over to the right. Bring your left foot so that it rests on the sole of your right foot. Take your right arm back behind you, hold above your right knee with your left hand, and look over your right shoulder. Oh, hello, Shiva. Move your shoulders away from each other. Open your chest. Lift your chin slightly. Bharadvajasana. Slow your breath down. Twist your torso. Stay in the twist and look over your left shoulder. And smile. Then come back to center. Lift your hips up. Move your feet over to the right. Move your hips to the left a little. Sit down. Place the top of your right foot on the sole of your left foot. Take your left hand back behind you and hold outside your left knee with your right hand. And twist. Bharadvajasana. Move your shoulders back to open your chest. Look over your left shoulder and twist through your abdomen. And stay in the twist, but look over your right shoulder. And come back to center. Untwist. Lift your hips up. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Pashimotonasana. But we're going to do this in stages, like we did with our Chaturanga originally, with our Bhujangasana, with our Crescent Lunge, and with our Up Dog. Hold your feet with your knees bent. Pull down and back with your hands. So push down, that's called, not pull down. Push down with your hands. Pull back with your hands. And lengthen your spine. Stretch your spine here. Full Pashimotonasana is meant to be a spinal stretch. But often we get stuck with our hamstring work. So bent knees gives you the chance to find that length for your spine. And then slide your feet away some. Keep your knees bent some though. Push down with your hands, pull back with your hands, and find a little more length for your spine. And the last stage is move your feet away more. If you can go to legs straight here and you want to, do. Or just go to feet a little bit further away, knees still bent. Push down with your hands wherever you are. Pull with your hands and stretch your spine more. Pashimotonasana. Hug your elbows in at your sides. Stretch through your spine. Lift your head and chest and sit up. You might want to watch for this next one. It's a butt stretch. It's like a Gomukhasana, but on your back and just doing the legs. So if you lie down and tuck your left leg over your right, bring your knees to your chest, and then hold outside your right foot with your left hand, outside your left foot with your right hand, and then pull and bend with your right knee. And then move your lower back towards the ground. And then start to move your feet sort of towards your head or towards your shoulders, towards the top of your mat. And bring your knees towards your chest. But don't just round your back, work to stretch your tailbone towards the ground as well. So if you watched that, I'll give you the instructions again, and if you're here, just stay here. It's wrap your left knee over your right, bring your knees in towards your chest. Then bend your right knee a little more, reach up with your left hand and hold the baby toe side of your right foot with your left hand. Take your right hand and hold the sole of your left foot and wrap your fingers around the baby toe side of your foot. Then bend your right knee a little more. Move your lower back to the ground So unround your back some, and then open up your knee joints some. Move your feet towards the top of your mat. Bring your knees towards your chest, lower your feet towards the ground. That'll cause your lower back to round some, so unround your lower back and keep bringing your knees down. You should feel this in your thighs and feel this in your butt. Hold for time. And change sides. Release your feet. Wrap your right leg over your left. Hold your feet. Bring your lower back towards the ground. Open up your knee joints. Bring your knees towards your chest. Unround your lower back again. Bring your feet towards the top of your mat. So it's a bit like Gomukhasana, but on your back. Gomukhasana you might know as cow face pose. Slow your breath down. I know it's not very good for relaxing your nervous system with all these instructions. If you were in the first side that whole time, you might want to stay here a little bit longer. But if you use the first half as a chance to watch and learn, then it's time to come out. Unwrap your legs, bring your feet down to the ground. Wiggle your hips a little from side to side. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your arms into cactus pose. Rock your knees to the right, to the left, Karangayasana. Bring your knees up to center, rock your knees to the left, look to the right, Karangayasana, or Windshield wiper pose. We'll do that again on each side. Come up to center, roll your knees to the right, look to the left. And one more. Over to the left with your knees, look to the right. And back to center. Stretch your legs out straight. Stretch your arms at your sides. So do Tadasana on your back. Supta Tadasana. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Take a couple of deeper breaths here. Cleansing breaths. And then Shavasana. Separate your feet. Allow your feet to turn out and be light. Turn your palms up at your sides. And rest. This intense work can really give you the chance to go deeper here in Shavasana. I will check in with you roughly every minute so that you know I'm still here and the video hasn't frozen. I'll be here for about 3 minutes. The rest of the time I'll be silent so you can go deeper. Relax. Relax your belly and relax your butt. Some extra focus there because we worked those areas hard. Relax in your forehead, your cheeks, in your jaw. Even relax your neck and your throat. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and your toes. Expand your belly and your chest with your deeper breath. Stretch your arms and your legs. Move through your wrists. Put a lot of pressure into them today, so draw little circles with your wrists. And go the opposite direction. Bend your knees. And turn onto your side. Press yourself up to seated. Come to a seated position, facing forward. Sit up tall. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. The world needs people like you. It needs people who are asking questions, asking for more, increasing their capacity to live, to love, to learn. The world needs people like you because we need more adventure in our lives. And you are all leaders. Whether you see that or not, choosing this class, choosing to go deeper inside, to expand your capacity, it means you are a leader, ready to take on more, to share your thoughts, your experiences, your adventures with your community. You might have been attracted to this class because it said tight abs and toned butt. But you get more when you come to Adventure Yoga. We work to make ourselves healthy and strong, to increase our capacity, because there is more. And I want you to continue to ask for more from yourself, from your community, and from the world. It starts with work like this. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for this Vinyasa practice. I hope it's helped you discover that you're capable of more. Our capacity is almost limitless. We just have to ask for more. And it's your life, it's your adventure. So keep asking. If you'd like to wrap up with a meditation practice, there's a meditation practice right up there you can click on to practice. And if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, just click on my picture over there to subscribe. If you've got any comments, please put them below, and I hope to see you on the mat really soon. Namaste.